watched Glenn Beck? Have you? Well, he's a big baby. He really is. Glenn Beck is a big baby. He always acts like he's about to burst out in tears over everything. He does. Like if you ever turn on his TV show, he's always like, oh no, this country, it's on the verge of apocalypse. It's on the verge of apocalypse. Because, oh no, it's because the election didn't go my way. That's a sign that the country's not going to be around in another 3 weeks from now. Oh no. But Glenn Beck, he really is a big crybaby. He always looks like he's about to cry, like something really horrible has happened to him. But now there's this some scam that he did ads for. It was like a gold coin scam, and now they're in trouble because there's like some TV commercial. They sold like gold coins or something, and he was in the ad as the spokesman. And now this now they're under a congressional investigation because the whole thing's a big scam. That's why it's a scam, and but see that a lot of these gold things are scams because they try to scare people. They try to go boom and just scare people into buying gold because they try to make people think that gold is going to keep them safe when the economy collapses. Now a lot of them, they tell people to buy gold and then bury it somewhere so the government can't confiscate it. So that's how they do. They say buy gold, then bury it so the government can't confiscate it. Or they tell them to buy gold coins. They say the government can't confiscate coins. So they said, well, they keep saying the government can confiscate gold unless it's in coins, but then they tell people to melt down the coins. But then, doesn't that mean the government can confiscate it then if it's melted down? Because they said the government can confiscate gold if it's not in the form of coins. But if they melt it down, doesn't that mean they can confiscate it? Or is this really all just based on a paranoid theory about the big mean government? Even though a lot of the people behind these scams support big government in the form of the Patriot Act and the war on drugs, which is a big failure, just like the Patriot Act is, or a lot of things like that. Sort of like Christine O'Donnell. But oh man, that was Now see, the thing about gold, why would anybody buy gold coins just to melt them down? Wouldn't that be really just destroying these beautiful coins? You'd have to be a little bit weird to want to do something like that. I mean, who would want to destroy beautiful gold coins unless they're just have no respect for numismatic art? So a lot of these gold scams, they tell people to buy gold, then bury it so the government can't confiscate it. Now, isn't it more likely that somebody's going to find the gold buried somewhere and take it than for the government to come along and confiscate it? How likely is it that the government's going to come knocking on their door and say, we're gonna take your gold? That's not very likely, is it? Now, wouldn't it be more likely that somebody's gonna come along and find and Like if they bury it, that somebody's going to come along and find it somewhere and take it, even if they don't. I mean, even if they think they, I mean, like they think that it's just gold that's just on like that they find in the woods or something. They don't know it belongs to somebody. Somebody's just say, oh, cool, I found gold. They're just going to take it. I mean, it's not the person taking it's trying to be dishonest or a thief or anything. They just think it's there. Isn't it more likely that that's going to happen if they bury their gold? See, I mean, logic. I mean, but somehow people fall for this scam. I don't know how, but they do. But see, now that's but Glenn Beck is in on it. But that's when he's not acting like he's gonna cry in his TV shows. He's like, this is horrible. Look at this here. And he like acts like he's gonna jump out of the screen. So Glenn Beck, a weird one indeed. Now, right now I'm going to check the latest memes. Except it's not letting us see. See, this is what it's like. I mean, after your computers get to be about 4 years old, they barely work anymore. So I have to keep pounding on everything to get it to work right. Okay, Firefox is locked up, so I have to use Explorer instead. So this may take a while. When you use Explorer, sometimes you better bring a book. Like now. Well, Firefox is, well, okay, both my browsers are locked. Well, it looks like I'm not going to be able to check it because Firefox is locked and Explorer is slow. So, no news. Now, why would anybody want to melt down perfectly good gold coins anyway? Because then the coins would be ruined. That's right, they would be ruined. Now, it makes me cringe to see people do something like that with gold coins. But yet all these scams encourage it. Just because they want people to be so afraid of the government that they end up buying their gold. See, this is the world's first fear-based economy. That's right, it's a fear-based economy, everybody. The government's gonna steal my gold, and it's gonna destroy the economy, then take our gold. So we're gonna buy this gold, let's bury it so they can't get it. See, and Glenn Beck preys upon this fear. So that's how it works these days. It's a Glenn Beckocracy.